So, Vegas. Now, there's a bunch of other things going on right now, but I wanted to give Marc-Andre Fleury the respect of his own video, since his own team didn't even give him the respect of a friggin' phone call, a text, an email to the agent, something that said, hey, by the way, we're going to trade you to Chicago. Now, on top of the fact that you don't tell him that he's being traded, and we're going to get into that part. But then, of all places, you send him to the Blackhawks, who, in case you've been hiding under a rock, they've got a little bit of a thing going on right now. So, you know, the guy was already talking about maybe he might consider retiring if Vegas traded him. So then they just stab him in the back. Forget that. They just ride up the cojones with the sword. You know what I'm saying? And send him to Chicago, where it's not exactly somewhere you want to, you know, it's not the optimal place right now in terms of picking up and going and moving there with your family and having a nice, pleasant experience in terms of the media situation around the team, right? There's all this stuff that's going on, obviously, with the investigation, which obviously doesn't really have anything to do with the players and the situation with the people there now, but it does have an effect. People are going to be asking about this. So there's that part. Now, if you watch this channel, you know my mind works in mysterious ways, and sometimes I come up with ideas and reasons for things that, you know, they're worth a shot. Maybe. Now, this is not to excuse Vegas here, but what I'm thinking here is the agent had already said that he might consider retiring if he's traded. Now, I'm thinking what might have happened here is Vegas is not stupid. They know that, right? So if they slide the trade in behind Fleury's back and behind his agent's back, basically it's a done deal without, you know, he doesn't have a no-trade clause. So technically they can do whatever they want, right? So if they slide this in without letting anybody know and keeping it hush-hush, the deal is, quote, official before Fleury and his agent know, because what may have happened is, let's say you call his agent. Let's say you call Fleury up an hour before you're going to make the trade public. 15 minutes before you're going to completely make the trade public. If you tell him, there's at least a 50% chance that Fleury or his agent might tweet out something to the effect of, yeah, I don't know about going to Chicago, I might retire, and blow the whole deal up. So from Vegas's point of view, you know, everybody's talking about they're going to go after Eichel and let Leonard play, and I like Robin Leonard, but he's not Fleury. The dude just won the Vezina. Hello. So this is a situation for me where it's obvious the disrespect that got shown, but at the same time playing devil's advocate here, from Vegas's POV, I think for them the only way that they could kind of get this done without Fleury or his agent especially throwing a wrench into the thing was to do it behind their back. Now, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying from a perspective of what Vegas's reason would be to do this behind closed doors. That sounds to me like what it would be. Now, if I'm Marc-Andre Fleury, this is a tough one, right? This is tough because you've said that you might retire. Okay, you've put that out there through your agent. But Vegas loves you. The fans love you. The city loves you. Everything like that. However, but the organization now, the Knights themselves have screwed you over royally. You know, from the point of view of doing it this way and doing it when they really know that you did not want to be traded. You've asked to just retire there. So it's kind of like if you have a wife and 6 kids, and the kids love you, but you're getting divorced from the wife, and the kids are like, stay in town, we love you, we want you to stay, but your ex, your wife, just screwed you over, right? And technically, you could kind of hang out in the house, or maybe you could move into the house next door, but you're still going to have to see your ex like every day, right? Or you could move to Chicago, you see what I'm saying? And you got to leave your kids, but you also don't have to see your ex every single day. So it's going to be a tough decision. His agent obviously has said he's going to talk it over with his family. Personally, I would love to see this blow up in everybody's face and have him retire, which is a shame because he's obviously still a Vezina caliber goalie. Now, I don't know what the rules are if he decides to retire and then come back. I don't know if he can do that, or if he just may be ready to just call it a day and be done with the hockey business side, which, for what's happened to this guy over the course of his career, he may say, you know what, I'm monetarily, financially set for life. I think I'm done with the business side of this. We're good. I'm going to stop playing. It's not like he's not going to have plenty of opportunities to either be on TV or radio or somewhere in the media because everybody loves the guy. So I hope he retires, not because I don't want to see him play, but I think the way that the game itself, the way that the teams have treated him, I think they deserve to have him turn his back on them and be like, no, I'm done. I'm not dealing with this anymore. So it's a crap move by Vegas, and for those of you who have been fans of this channel long enough, you know that I kind of had a side thing for Vegas because they had Marchessault Smith and they had Gallant. But now that side deal is over, okay? I have dumped my side piece. Any question now about, you know, whenever Vegas plays in the playoffs, they are enemy number one. Absolutely now. Because you just don't do that to guys. Especially when he's already made it public knowledge that I don't want to go anywhere, I want to retire here, don't do it, I might retire. It's just about as a terrible crap, just banana boat, third world franchise move as you can get. That's my take. Alright, I'm going to have at least 1 or 2 more videos out today. There's so much going on. I got football stuff, Rogers reports, Xavier reports. So I got a video on that. Yandel and Strawman, I got videos on that. And then I may still have a special guest coming up later on today. That kind of got delayed. So could be a lot of content still coming out for the rest of the day. It may be a late night. But I wanted to give Marc-Andre Fleury his own video because somebody's got to show the dude some respect. So, all right. I appreciate it. I'll see you again later.